Finding the right monitor for your rig can be a huge challenge. Finding something that's the right size, has decent color, gives you camera control, and fits in your budget is a hard balance to find. Today, I want to talk about a monitor that might be the right solution for you, the Portkeys BM5 III. Full disclosure, Portkeys sent me this monitor to try out, but they haven't paid me anything to create this video, so I'll try to be as unbiased as possible. Let's start with the hardware. The BM5 is a 5.5-inch LCD with full touchscreen capability. It is equipped with SDI in and out, as well as an HDMI in. There's a headphone jack so that you can listen back to your clips with audio if you need to. It also has a camera control port and a port for a focus puller to link into. You can power the camera on with a single Sony mount battery, or you can also attach the included D-tap cable to run power from a V-mount. To control the display, there are 4 function buttons located at the top of the monitor, as well as a menu scroll wheel and an exit button. The function buttons control your monochrome settings, focus peaking, false color, and scopes. At the bottom of the display is a USB port, which allows you to load in your own LUTs or install a firmware update. In order to mount the display, there are 2 /20 ports mounted both at the top and the bottom of the monitor. The display itself is 1080p at 2000 nits of brightness, so you definitely will have no trouble shooting outdoors. It also has a 1000:1 contrast ratio and 10-bit color support. You can also control your camera settings by using the built-in Wi-Fi control function. You can easily adjust your f-stop, shutter speed, ISO, white balance, and even your focus on your autofocus lenses. If you're a KOMODO user like me, just note that when adding your KOMODO under the Wi-Fi settings, you will need your camera ID to have a name starting with the word KOMODO. Otherwise, the BM5 will not detect your camera. The BM5 has a number of image tools to help you capture the best quality shots possible. They have standard tools such as focus peaking, false color, histogram, parade, and waveform, but they also have included an anamorphic de-squeeze function and an image overlay function, which allows you to perfectly match up shots for a match cut or simply replicating a shot that you captured previously. You can also select to flip the display if you need to mount the monitor upside down. In order to toggle between the different menus and the camera control, you need to use gestures. Simply gesture left or right to switch between menus and swipe up or down to find your camera control settings. All in all, I think this is a pretty well-designed monitor. There are a couple things that, I would love to be polished, such as the camera control menu. Right now, when you adjust your camera settings, the preview does not update until your finger is off of the monitor. And so it makes it kind of annoying to dial in your settings. Hopefully this can be fixed in a firmware update. I also wish the colors were a little bit more accurate out of the box. I found that I had to do a little bit of work to calibrate my monitor accurately, playing with the color temperature and tint options. However, for the price, this little monitor is packed with features and it holds up really well compared to more expensive monitors. Personally, I love the Wi-Fi control. It saves you from having to spend hundreds of dollars purchasing camera control on top of the monitor itself, like I had to do with my Small HD Indy 7. You can also use almost any camera with it as well. I think this monitor is actually a really great option for kind of a secondary monitor. So I've found that often I've had my Small HD mounted to my rig, and then I'll run the Portkeys is basically like a director's monitor or a reference monitor when I'm filming myself. I can also see myself using it as a main monitor for shoots where I want a smaller rig. Having the 5.5-inch display over the 7-inch that I've currently been using will be helpful whenever I need a rig to be a little bit more compact and lightweight. If you like to shoot light, but still need a quality display, I think this is one of the best options currently on the market for the price and features included. If you found this video helpful, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I post basically every week, and so don't miss out. We'll see you in the next one.